what we're going to be doing is making the transition from knife cutting to power and utilizing the knife, the stroke of the knife, utilizing your body to filter in or to put in power, to put in movements, to put in elements of a knife that are hard to block, that you can't really have a defensive position for or posture for. For instance, if I'm coming here and I'm just cutting, bang, okay? If I just use my arm, again, he puts up the block, he's going to block it, right? He's going to block it and I have to do this kind of cut. But utilizing the idea of power and movement and momentum coming in, as he does this movement here, if I'm powering in, this is what he has. And what I want to do is power into that. So I have to power into this bang. But the power doesn't only come from my shoulder. It comes with a combination of from the feet, the knees, to the hips, to the shoulder, and to the momentum coming in, right? So as he's making this block, he's got to block this against my whole body, which this is not strong enough to do, but also with the momentum and the power coming this way, if it does get blocked, I use the positioning that the knife is still here in this position. And so my body then comes in, bang, it comes in with the cut, or it comes in with the punch. Because I translate every cut, every movement to a punch, or every movement to an aggressive force. So wherever he blocks this here, it's bang, I power it in, boom, and make the cut. So if the block collapses, the cut goes in. If the block stabilizes, boom, boom, then I can turn it and make the cut in, right? From here, boom. So this, it's not the knife that makes the change in, it's this motion here. Boom. So whatever pressure he has up here on top, boom, I collapse this part of the arm, which then creates this. Once I collapse this, this becomes part of the body. And once it's part of the body, if I push the body, it goes over. But if this is out here like this, and it's just cushioned, then it's easy for him to come back and bang, 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 right? So what I'm looking at is whatever I make a movement and he stops me, I have to know that there's still power coming up. So if he puts more strength on this, bang! Because it's my body going up and all he has is this, I'm trying to collapse, boom, up here, where there's a point where his momentum stops, my momentum stops, but then I have to, boom, come in with a punch, right? It doesn't have to be the blade, it could be the punch. Now, the second issue, the second function that I do is I relate all the power, all the movement, all that's integrated into circles, right? But they're circles that define distance, they're circles that define power, define speed, but the circle can come from here, the hitting zone where I can hit them, or it can come closer, or it can come closer. So there's 3 zones that I use on the circle, but the circle provides a continuous application back to the aggressor, right? So if he blocks this, boom, the circle still comes in, and the circle still is aggressive. And so even if I circle here, boom, if I circle here, bang, bang, see? So I don't have to give up my full distance by doing a big full circle. I could do the small circle to the long circle. I could come here, short circle, where he could have missed the block, or he could take the block, bang, boom. I could come up, I could come in here, boom, circle it out, boom. But the circles provide me an exit, but you also need to combine the exit with the entrance strategies, right? You can't go too far out of the person, his zone, because once I come out of his zone, if he comes and he blocks it, and I come way out of his zone, I'm open here. If he comes this way, bang, and I come out here, I'm open here. I want to be able to come in here, boom, and if he stops it, boom, protect the zone. Okay? Protect everything that I have. Now, the second thing, or third thing, is the position of the blade. If I'm hitting this way, I'm going to utilize it as, still utilize the circle, still utilize the power, but also utilize my normal empty hand skills, right? So as he blocks this here, bang, crack. It's just like taking the hook, bang, if he blocks the hook here, bang, boom, come in with that, versus coming in here, bang, right? And then if I utilize this hit here, it's like doing this, bang, boom. So the transitions appear differently, but they're basically the same. So if I come in this way, he's going to run into the cut, bang, anyway. Right? And as I circle back, bang, he runs into that. Now, using this grip, he comes in with whatever. He comes in, boom! I'm punching the hook, or I'm punching an overhand right, just one little centimeter off, he gets cut. If I hit him, I hit him. If he moves his head, I cut him. If not, I hit him with this, right? So you have a free angle, so he throws whatever he wants, right? Boom! If I'm hitting here, crack, right? That's easy enough. Then bang! But if he does the same thing, go boom, and now he blocks this one, boom, he's still going to get cut. So whatever happens, he still gets cut. And I want to be on this side of the blade versus that side, right? So even if it's on behind you, I'm still going to use fighting skills to make sure that this works like this, even though this is the backhand, not the lead hand. So he's here, and we get into it, he throws something, right? I'm still going to use the skills before that, bang! Come in and boom. And if he blocks, he's going to get cut. If he doesn't, he's still going to get cut. So the concept is cut, 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 right? But cut with impact, because, like I said before, if he blocks this, bang, boom, the impact still goes on, right? But if we're just fighting, bang, right? He throws, boom, throw it at, boom, right? Boom, this part of it, boom, right? Boom, boom, boom. Bang. You just fight normally, and this will be part of the cut. Okay? So it could also be on the lead hand, it could be also here, it could also be here, it could also be here. Okay? So what happens is that as something comes in, as if I initiate it and there's a circle, this is what happens. There's a circle, bang, the circle could be here, the circle could be in here. Right? So as this works, right, you're using every part of your body and not just this part to make the circle. So as he throws anything, whatever he does, bang, if I'm here, that could be the circle in here, that could be the circle in here, or he comes again, bang, that could be the circle in here. So the circles are not just in this, the circles are in the body, right? So as he throws anything, I throw that again, right? Throw anything else, bang, if I'm coming here, that's my circle here, bang, coming in. So he throws something else, right? Boom, bang, that's my circle here. So if he's in tight, throw them, whatever, boom, that's my circle there. So I'm using now the three distances, the circle, and the power of impact. Okay? And so as you do that, the circles are not always this way, they're this way, they're this way, they're that way. But the circles allow you the ability to regroup, the ability to make another punch. It makes you have the recourse that you need to develop against offense and defensive natures. So if I'm just standing here, he just throws whatever he throws, boom! If I'm circling it, it's coming, not this circle down here, it's going wham! So the circle is always forward, the circle is always whatever I make it, boom! I want to come here, he comes in again, the circle, boom! or the circle goes here, wham! Yeah? Wherever I want the circle to be, that's where it is. But now he comes in again, right? Boom! Bang, right? Or he throws whatever, bang! He throws boom! Boom! Okay. So, but once you get inside, you have plenty of circles that work at a smaller angle. Like he throws whatever he throws, bang, I'm here. Okay, so he makes a movement, boom! Makes another move, boom! Boom, boom! Crack. Okay? So all those are related and interrelated, and it creates the ability not to be disarmed. It allows you to prevent people from doing this. And now he disarms you, right? Disarm. Because you let him. The application is don't let him do the disarms, because you're focusing on a disarm then. You're focusing on somebody disarming, you're stopping time, you're creating a non-reality. Okay? The idea of disarming is that he's got to take this, make the movement, make the hit, all these funny things before he does a disarm. But if the guy's skilled enough, all those things aren't going to happen. Right? Even as skilled as people are, if he throws a hit and I'm going bang, this is not where the hit goes. This is not where his real momentum is, and this is not where his real power is. Okay? We kind of sterilize it for practice, and that's what happens sometimes. You kind of bang, look, bang, look, bang, look, bang. All that can't happen if you're putting power into that hit, because it dissolves your ability to stop an item and make it work. Okay? All right. Does that work?
Brilliant.